So I don't know how to get this off the trailer, because if I put it on the back of my trailer on the 3-point hitch, I don't know that it's going to come off that ramp there without hitting on the way down. And I don't know how else to get it off.
Once again, Precious to the rescue. Maybe.
I don't know. So someone lent us hay baling equipment and lent us a tractor and lent us everything we need to bale hay, but we don't know how to get the hay baler off his super tall trailer with the equipment we have. So Deb came up with the good idea, or Deb came up with the idea. We'll see if it's good. To see if the excavator can lift it. I know weight-wise it should be able to lift it. I just don't know if it can clear it and swing it. I don't want to break this thing.
We don't want to buy this thing. There are a lot of toys out here today. This is like a farm science experiment. This might be a lesson in physics. It's not often that Bradford gets stumped, but he's stumped. He's hay balered.
Lift it and then the chain slip.
Oh, no, we don't want to lift it and have the chain slip. You can just lift it a little just to see. He's trying to figure out where he's going to hook the chain, how he's going to reconfigure this so it pulls more efficiently. Yeah, I tell you what's going on, but I have no clue. Well, that looks a little precarious.
No, I just wasn't comfortable with hooking it to the top and lifting it. I don't know. I feel like I can't get the chain perfect, and if the chain slips and I drop it, and that's not good. So I'm gonna try and hook to the 3-point hitch and just kind of drag it down the trailer, and maybe you can help me just like walk it off.
Look at that. What a good idea. Oh my. Are you gonna move the tractor now? Because it's on a slope. I guess it's not going anywhere with the, oh, good night, with the excavator there. This would be nerve-wracking enough if this was ours, but it's not ours.
Good?
Yeah, you've got more room on this one than this one. This one's gonna ride real close to the edge.
It'll still go though, right?
Yeah, it'll still go. This is puckered. Oh. Oh.
On there?
Not quite. Not yet, but it'll be on there.
Will it go?
Yeah, they're both going to be on the ramp, but this one, like I said, yeah, come on. Oh, goodness, this is so puckering. It's cattywampus. I know Brad's sweating bullets right now. Greg, if you're watching this, you know we took extra care in doing this. But wow, there's a sweat factor. If you come straight down, it looks like you'll have it. Woo! This is so nerve-wracking. And I'm just watching. I know that Brad is just beside himself in that excavator. Little by little. Yeah, no problem. Look at that.
let's go. Woo, I'm sweating.
There she is, down and safe.
It's Florida and it's hot out here, but I am sweating extra because every time it made that bump on those angle irons coming down, I didn't know if that was gonna be bring out the checkbook and buy Greg a new baler, but it's off, it's not bent. Now time to hook it up to the Kubota.
So apparently my idea was a good idea to use the excavator.
Our initial thoughts were we would just back the Kubota up to the baler while it was on the front of the deck over, but we were scared that as we came off the trailer that this would hang up on the ramp. So what I'm gonna do right now is back up on the trailer and see if it would have worked the easy way, which would have been taking the tractor up on the trailer to get the baler. So this area right here is where I was worried about the baler hanging up. I wasn't worried about getting the tractor on the trailer or hooking up to the baler. I was worried about as I came off, would this angle be too steep and the back of the baler actually hit here. So we're gonna back up the tractor and see if we have clearance, because we've got to get this baler back on this trailer so it can go back to its owner. That doesn't look too bad. The wheels are going to hit a little bit, but the bottom of the baler won't, and you actually, for transportation purposes, pick up the feed head on that baler. So I'm going to back up a little more, but I think this is the way we're going to put it back on the trailer. Right there, that shows you that it wouldn't have hung up on the ramps coming down, and that's perfect. It's completely off of the trailer, so that's the way we're gonna put it back on. And right there, it just hits a little bit, but the tires keep the baler from getting damaged, and now we're good again. Wow, am I glad that's done. All I can say is the pucker factor was extra high, taking that baler off of that deck over trailer with our mini excavator. I looked up the spec of this baler, and it's right at 900 pounds. And the tractor can only lift 1,000, so it probably wouldn't have been able to lift it even if it was tall enough. And the excavator can lift a little more, so if we had been able to lift from the top, it probably would have worked, but it would have been probably at the extreme lifting capacity of the excavator. But there's gonna be more videos on this baler. We just cut our hay yesterday, so it's out there drying, and then we're gonna use this baler. It's a mini baler. It does 3x3 bales. And we're gonna bale 6 acres of hay with this little baler, so be on the lookout for that video. It's always amazing to me, the little details, the things you don't think about when you're farming or dealing with heavy equipment on rural property. And that has actually been giving me a bit of anxiety as I think about how I'm gonna return this very expensive baler to its owner. But speaking of the owner of this equipment is Greg Bush from Bush Services, and he actually drilled 2 wells for us out here on Piney Grove. We got lots of videos on our wells being drilled, so you can check them out. We'll put some links up here. So Greg was not only generous to let us use his baler, but he also lent us his 75 horsepower John Deere tractor with air conditioning and cab, which we really appreciate, and a sickle bar mower. So he gave us all the equipment we needed to bale our hay out here. So thanks again, Greg. But that's gonna do it for today's video, folks. We'll throw up some links here to some of our other videos, but until next time, remember, life's short, tractor hard.